I love to play a woman that's, you know, that has a lot of like a lot of strength, where she, like physical strength, where I get to, I've never really done a role like that where I get to do a lot of physical activity and show that side. I mean, my mother paid for a lot of karate lessons growing up, so I think that she'd be happy if I was able to use that.
A black belt, or?
I'm one step below black belt. I'm a senior red belt. My mom,
so no one should mess with you.
No, they shouldn't mess with my sister. They shouldn't mess with, because she's the black belt, and then she went into jiu-jitsu after that. She can kick some butt, but I got to almost before black belt, and I begged my mother to let me stop because I was so exhausted from doing it. First, I think physical force is the last thing you should use to defend your friends. But if anybody ever touched one of my friends, I would find some kind of sharp object and they should start running. And that's a direct quote. I have a sharp tongue, and I have a way of talking that hasn't always served me in the best way. I usually say exactly what I want to say when I want to say it, and it can usually be very pointed. And it's that way of talking where when somebody's rude to you, but then you say something that's so brutally honest that you end up being the bad guy. When people, I'm like, well, I didn't start this, and I usually do that for my friends, and I will defend my friends, and then in the end, my friends are usually like, oh, did you have to? You didn't. I mean, they get mad at me for defending them so fiercely. So I usually don't have to go to physical force because.
Just be brutally honest.
Because I'm brutally honest, and I have an ability to kind of cut to the core when I talk, and the people in my life haven't always enjoyed that part of me. Well, it gets a little too harsh, I think, sometimes, probably. I mean, I can't stop it. A friend of mine told me of something that an ex-boyfriend had done to her. 7 months later, I just happened to run into him, and I was putting it together, and I was like a dagger right at him, like a poisonous dagger, and I was like, you did this, and what, and I was able to ask the questions that, like, everybody was asking, but nobody would ask to him. Yeah. And my friend did like that part, because she remembered it, but I remembered it, and I won't stop. Because I think that too many people get away with being bad people, and bad behavior is accepted too much.